On a Tuesday, got your girl in the club, she Tuesday. Love going up on a Tuesday.
What should my next clickbait title be? Is Amberlynn Reed doctor shopping?
So get ready, because you never know what's going to happen on Supermarket Sweep. Are you ready to go shopping? Who's got the Mrs. Butterworth syrup? Okay, you're on.
Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. Doctor shopping is something addicts do to get the medication they want, but I think Amber does it for the diagnosis she wants. Comment down below what you think and let's get right into the video. Don't forget to subscribe.
We're gonna be talking about something that's not okay to be spreading around. My take on doctors sometimes is kind of negative because I feel like some doctors are also kind of lazy.
I just need some vitamins, that's why. Don't judge me.
Because I still remember when I knew I had gallstones and I went to the ER and they told me to go to this doctor and
maybe a primary care doctor.
They thought it was something else and they wouldn't do any tests on me, and I'm like, no, my homie, I have gallstones, and they wouldn't believe me. They wouldn't do the test. They sent me home without doing the test.
Because it's the emergency room, Amber.
And then a couple months later it just kept getting worse and worse, and I was like, literally, I'm not leaving this place until you give me a test. And they gave me a test and I was right. I just feel like doctors need to be a little more careful.
It's too squeaky. But I need to.
I got another doctor just for this. Not, you know, I'm not trying to make this my new doctor. I just wanted a second opinion. I pay out of pocket with my money, so I have every right. Would that be loud in my ear?
Thank you for calling Neurology Associates. Our normal business hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30 p.m. We are currently closed for the holiday and will not be here to take any calls. Please do not leave a message.
Please do not leave a message. I saw two doctors regarding my symptoms and they both said something completely different. I mentioned seeing a third doctor. Yeah, it's my appointment for my leg. As you guys know, my whole leg issue has been going on. But I'm going to see the doctor. She'll be able to tell me what it is, hopefully. I'm just hoping that she doesn't have any like feelings of it being a blood clot, because then I'm gonna have to get an ultrasound. And I've had ultrasounds in my legs before, or on my legs before, not in my legs, but on my legs before, and it hurts really bad because they have to press like really hard.
It doesn't hurt that bad, Amber.
So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm hoping I can just tell her my symptoms and she can take a look at it and do whatever she has to do and just tell me good news.
This fucking thing.
Because how is it that I saw two doctors within the same week, told them the same symptoms, and they both have a different idea of what's wrong with me, okay? Getting to sit down with the team and see, like, where do we go from here? Like, as you guys know, you know, they wanted me to wait a whole year without binging, and it's like, let's talk about that a little more. What is binging? Because, you know, from the looks of it, every healthcare provider that I have discussed binge eating with, you know, sees it as something different.
Ugh. You're mortified?
So, if you don't know what doctor shopping is, I'm gonna explain it to you. It is where you get different doctors, you make false claims of your symptoms to get prescribed medicines from several different doctors. Something that an addict would do. I wanted the surgery before summer. I did. Since I'm self-pay, that would have been manageable. But since I have been diagnosed with an eating disorder, it's not manageable and it's not possible. That's what doctor shopping is.
Are you filming me?
Right now I just like, I stay confused. I just stay confused because misdiagnosing someone, it does happen. It's a common thing that happens, obviously. I just went through the whole lung debacle where we thought it was one thing. The doctors thought it was one thing, turns out it was something else. And getting misdiagnosed is very common. My whole, like, I had uterine cancer, and I'm sure everyone who watches knows that. And I went to the doctor for the symptoms that I was having. I went to the ER, and I always left with the same diagnosis, a UTI. That was something that I went through for a couple years. It was always a UTI.
Hi, my name is Amber. I don't have like insurance or anything, but I've been really wanting to see a doctor. I haven't seen one in like probably over 8 years. I know like something I do want to get done is like check and see if I have diabetes. Well, I would like to make, I guess, like just an appointment, I guess. The deed is done. I'm scared. Why am I scared? I think it's just because I haven't seen a doctor, you know, in what, almost a decade? There you guys go. Yeah.
So today is the first appointment for my outpatient eating disorder appointment with the psychologist. I am extremely nervous. I don't really know, but I just wanted to let you guys know today is the appointment and I'm sort of kind of freaking out. So, you know, it is what it is. I gotta do it. And I'm not talking myself out of it. Usually I talk myself out of like scary situations like this, but nope, not this time. I'm doing it. Usually in that type of situation, you make a doctor's appointment. Yes. I would suggest anyone make a doctor's appointment if your body suddenly starts doing something that scares you and terrifies you. I don't care what anyone says. Do it. Make a doctor's appointment with your doctor. She said she's gonna get back to me. I wish I could talk to the surgeon, of course, one-on-one, because it is a lot of like telephone and like through the grapevine type thing. And I would love to talk to the surgeon one-on-one. I understand I can't right now. So I think after, you know, she talks to the surgeon and communicates to me what the surgeon thinks should happen, I think I'll have a clearer answer. Pulled a muscle in my right side, like kind of on the lower side of my back. It hurts really bad. I'm not that type of person to like go to the ER. I used to be, like I used to go to the ER, oh my god, years ago for the dumbest things in the world. And now it's just like, go to the ER if you really need to, because you're just wasting doctors' times and you're wasting your own time. So if I don't get better, I can just make a doctor's appointment. But a pulled back, what are they really gonna do? Nothing.
Thanks.
Because I can't tell you how many times I have talked about something medical with you guys and people were just like, see a doctor, see a doctor, see a doctor. Like, why are you telling us? See a doctor, see a doctor. So that's what I did. I was diagnosed with OCPD, which is obsessive compulsive personality disorder. And it was just like a couple years ago I was diagnosed with actual OCD. You can have both. And I still have a lot of people telling me that I should go to a different program. There's nothing wrong with a second opinion. You wouldn't believe how many people are saying that.
So I'll also be calling, I guess, like a gyno. I was thinking about maybe my doctor to get labs done again to see, because my labs were pretty bad. Like certain blood counts were super high, other ones were like super low, and cells were low and high, and like I've never seen my blood results so messed up before. So I feel like I need to like get another go around of that.
I was getting chest pains just waiting to do my membership.
Never let someone make you feel like you don't deserve a second opinion, or a third, possibly a fourth. Weight loss surgery is just like continuously and constantly on my mind because I want it so bad. And it's like, should I go to another program? Because a lot of people are telling me I should.
I'm going down every single aisle that exists. Sorry.
So I wanted to see a third doctor. And now all of a sudden, people are saying things like, you are doctor shopping. Is Amberlynn doctor shopping? Okay, first of all, doctor shopping is illegal.
Are you really going to see a therapist? I am going to be seeing a therapist when I am ready. You can never make someone do something that they don't want to do. But as you guys know, I have called around to several nutritionists or dietitian places, and I still do not have an appointment because I either don't, like, the receptionists don't have any answers, because obviously I want to know like the ratings. I want to know, you know, what does this entail? And nobody has answers, or they're just not answering at all. And I can't even tell you how many voicemails I've left. So, but my next thing that I'm going to be doing is definitely calling around to talk to a therapist.
They're saying, is Amberlynn doctor shopping? That's in their titles. That's what they're talking about. That's what's floating around now. Honestly, it's not okay. It's not right, because again, it's illegal.
No, I really need to get like a true doctor that is for me and knows me. I used to have one. I've talked about her. I love her, but she ended up moving far away. I've been trying to find a doctor that is right for me, because you need to feel like good energy and good vibes. Because if there's a doctor that's like super standoffish and like kind of rude and like doesn't seem like they care, but find someone that kind of like works with your type of like energy, because if you don't, then you're gonna like not want to go to the doctor, you know.
So I don't know if you guys know what doctor shopping is, and I don't know if you are just going with the flow of things, because there's also a rumor that I poop in the shower. Woo! And one person started that rumor. But yeah, the appointment went good. Oh, this part. This part, oh my God. He was like, how often do you weigh yourself? I was like, you know, sometimes every day, sometimes 3 times a day. And he looks at Becky and goes, throw away the scale. I'm like, you're gonna do what to my scale? He doesn't want me to weigh myself. And I'm just like, do what now? You don't want me to weigh myself. So I'm sorry, but there's gonna be like no, you know, weigh-ins from Amberlynn. And he also was like, what kind of activity do you do? And I explained to him, I can only walk about 3 minutes.
This card is gonna break, because
when you need a second, third, fourth opinion regarding a medical issue, that is not doctor shopping, unless you're purposely trying to fake information to get medicine.
like a bird. Sounds like a seagull.
Going in super optimistic through the whole situation, and you know, when you're on a high, and you don't sleep on it, you kind of act kind of manic, or at least for me, I do. You know, I am bipolar. So it was a little bit of a manic situation. I was like, yeah, let's do this thing no matter what he tells me to do and all this stuff. I have no idea what's happening. I just saw like 2 nurses among like the other like 5 people I've seen. And now I have to wait for like the head honcho doctor. And when the nurse left, she's all, I don't know if I should put an IV in you yet. And then I like literally started crying when she left the room because I don't know what's happening. And I'm really nervous.